welcome back everyone. Today class we're talking about CSS, right? CSS. Introduction to CSS. So first of all, what is CSS? CSS is an acronym, which stands for Cascading Style Sheet. Cascading Style Sheet. So CSS is used to style the website and also print the layout of the website. So what do I mean by that? So for example, if you notice when we create our site using HTML, we only have plain text in our browser. So it's looking boring, looking so ugly. So when CSS come in, CSS help us to beautify this site, make it look beautiful, adding colors, increasing the font, right? Changing directions of the elements. Alright, it's used to create the layout and to beautify your website. Okay, now let's go to our browser. First of all, let me talk about type of CSS. We have three types of CSS. We have inline CSS, we have internal CSS, and have external CSS. Again, let me take it again. We have three types of CSS. One is inline CSS, two is internal CSS, three is external CSS. Okay, so let's go to our browser. So first thing, I want to have my HTML here. I want to build out my HTML structure, which I use my shortcut shift 1. Sorry, shift 1. Let's enter. This is my HTML structure now. All right, this structure. Okay, now let's start. Let's start with inline CSS. Right, we start with inline, then talk about internal, and then talk about external. Right. So inline CSS. For example, now I have let me use let me open a paragraph. Right, paragraph. I will say the let me say I love my country here. So I love my country. That's right. I love my country, Nigeria. Right now, if I open this on the browser, if I open this on the browser now, you have this, right? You have just a plain text here. Now it's still looking ugly, right? Now let's apply inline CSS now. So how do I apply inline CSS now? Let's say I want to add a color to it, or I want to increase the font. I want to make this text look big. This text here look big, right? I want to increase the font size. First, what I'll do here, I'll come here in between the open tag, right? I'll press spacebar to give a space here. Then I'll press style. Right? Let's say I want to add color. I want to add red color to this. I'll say color. I'll go to color here. Right? I'll choose color. Any of the color I want to use. I want to use blue color. Say blue. Right? Now, this is how you apply your inline CSS, inline styling or inline CSS. Right? If I want tint, alright, so you can add multiple things here, like the background color. You can increase the font width here, and so on.